Hey everybody. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we can carry out a hypothesis test on the product moment correlation coefficient. So we'll work through 3 examples, and if you want to work along with me, you can download this PDF from my website. I'll leave a link below. So in our first example, we're told that a sports coach believes that the distance athletes throw a javelin is related to the number of hours that they spend practicing each week. And the coach takes a sample of 12 athletes and calculates this PMCC value. This is the product moment correlation coefficient, and this describes the strength of a correlation. We're asked to carry out a hypothesis test at a 5% level of significance to investigate whether the number of hours spent practicing is positively correlated to the distance that athletes can throw. So whenever we carry out a hypothesis test, we need 2 hypotheses. Our null hypothesis is always that there's no correlation. And we're saying that P, or rho, this is the measure of correlation, equals 0. Our alternate hypothesis is that VP is positively correlated. We're told that in the question. So P is greater than 0. So I find it really helpful to draw a scale. If we have 0 correlation, then we'll be at 0. And if there's a perfect negative correlation, then we'll get a PMCC of -1. If there's a perfect positive correlation, we'll get a PMCC of +1. And because we're only testing for a positive correlation, we're going to focus on this half. So we need to identify the critical region. This is the region where we reject HO. So if our test statistic, this PMCC value, falls inside this region, then we reject HO and we accept the alternative hypothesis. But if we fall to the left of this, then we do not reject HO. So the question is, what is the critical value that separates the 2 regions? Well, we can find this from our tables in the formula booklet, but we need to know the sample size of 12, this is our value for n, and we need to know the significance level, this is the 5%. So then we can use these to find the critical value in our formula booklets. We have a significance level of 0.05 and a sample size of 12. So our critical value will be the 0.4973. 0.4973. So then you can see in our test statistic, 0.78 would fall within the critical region. So our conclusion is that the test statistic is greater than the critical value. So 0.78 is greater than the 0.4973. Therefore, we reject HO. And then we need to write the conclusion back within the context of the original problem. So we'll say that the number of hours spent practicing is positively correlated with the distance from, okay? So we need to find the critical value that separates the do not reject to the critical region, and then we can compare whether we are closer to the null hypothesis or the alternate hypothesis. So let's try another example. So in this example, we're told that the amount spent on advertising, we're calling S, and the resulting monthly profits, P, of 8 small businesses were recorded. We need to find the PMCC value from this population, and then we need to carry out a hypothesis test at the 2.5% level. So we go to our calculators, then we choose home, and we want statistics, and we want 2 variable. And then we need to enter in this data. And then we can press execute, and we want the regression results. And we want the linear regression, which is y equals a plus bx. And I'll screenshot these results. So our PMCC value is this value r, which we call rho, 0.99221. So this will be our test statistic, PMCC 0.992. And then for part 2, test for hypothesis that the PMCC for the population is greater than 0 at the 2.5% significance level. So our null hypothesis is that rho equals 0. There's no correlation. Our alternate hypothesis, that there's a positive correlation, which we're told here, so rho is greater than 0. If we draw a scale again, we're only looking for positive correlation, so I'll keep this at 0. We want the critical value that will identify the critical region. We know there's a sample size of 8 and a significance level of 0.025. So if we go back to our tables, we've got our significance level and our sample size. So the critical value is 0.7067. I'll label this on our diagram here, 0.7067. And you can see that the test statistic is 0.992. So we'll say that the test statistic is greater than the critical value. 0.992 is greater than the 0.7067. Therefore, the amount spent on advertising is positively correlated to profit. Okay? Let's try one more question. So in our final question, we're given that the average monthly temperature in degrees C and ice cream sales for 12 different months were recorded, and we've got a PMCC of 0.7216. We need to test at a 1% level of significance. The hypothesis is that there's some correlation between average monthly temperature and ice cream sales. So the null hypothesis is that rho equals 0. There's no correlation. The alternate hypothesis is that there is some correlation, so rho does not equal 0. So this means we'll have a two-tailed test. So if we draw the scale, we've got 0 correlation, perfect negative, and perfect positive. And the critical regions will be on this side and on this side. And because we've got a significance level of 1%, we need to half this, so each of them have a probability of 0.005. Okay? We need to share the significance level equally between the two tails. And we need to identify the critical values. We have a sample size of 12 and the significance level of 0.005. So if we go back to our tables, we've got the significance level and the sample size. So we have a critical value of 0.7079. Now this could be positive or negative. So if we go back to our notebook, on the positive side, it'll be 0.7079. If it's negative correlated, negative 0.7079. And you can see we've got the PMCC value of 0.7216, which will place us around here. So we're inside the critical region. So we'll say the test statistic is greater than the critical value, therefore we reject HR. The average monthly temperature is positively correlated to the ice cream sales. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you did find that helpful, please like and subscribe, and you can download the full lesson and the PDF that accompanies this video from my website, mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link below.